Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have John Arbiter here playing against a 1900 player professional Mascolas, Mongolian main.
Oh, look at his picture. It's so funny.
What a loser.
The Chinese fucker. Or Mongolian, I mean. You see it? Did you see it?
It's still loading. I think it shows a question mark for his profile pic.
You don't see the profile pic he has?
Not yet. Still loading.
Too.
We're loading in the game, gentlemen. We got John Arbiter here with me. And we're about to see what he's made of. Is John Arbiter ranked material? Or does he belong in an early 2000s RTS game? We're about to find out here. If it could load. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the strategy of Johnny's build order.
Fuck, I can't click it.
And as you can see, he's struggling to send villagers to kill sheep. The most basic of tasks John Arbiter is struggling at.
I literally was clicking and it wasn't fucking working.
Yeah, John Arbiter's gonna have a really hard time managing his base if he can't even herd sheep correctly.
Fuck off.
Let's take a look at what his opponent's doing, the more professional player. Oh yes, a much more strategic planning.
I'm gonna beat this guy's ass. This fucking announcer will shut the fuck up.
You have to be the most obnoxious announcer possible.
Start immediately empowering all my villagers.
Seems like Johnny seems to go for an incredibly early prelate. A possible counter to this would be to assassinate the prelate. Seriously, some guy needs to kill that bald fucker.
I didn't think so.
Just fucking murder him before he can do too much repercussions to civilization.
Dude, how am I not finding any sheep, bro? Oh. Need some fucking food for my people, they're gonna starve.
It appears Mascolas seems to have a superior economy to John Arbiter.
Trust me, I got the superior economy, motherfucker. The prelate's just gonna start kicking in.
Yes, the Mongolians are very sophisticated, yes, yes. Herding a sheep, very interesting. So this is just Dark Age shit. The peasants are mining. The women are feasting. It's embarrassing. A very relaxing start.
Here. Nice.
Let's take a look at some of the, well, it seems John Arbiter has uncovered a relic. I'm sure it'll be very integral to him later. Which, by the way, did you know there's a relic glitch going on right now, Johnny?
What does it do?
There's a duplication glitch right now online. Some people have figured out how to do it. Where you're the Holy Roman Empire, you use the prelates to pick up these relics, or the warrior monks, whatever it is. And then you just spam it against a building and it duplicates it. And it's so funny. Some guy duplicated like 40 in seconds, and then he put all of them into monasteries, and it made it so he generates like every resource for every minute, 1,000 of them. Look it up. Look it up. Literally, some guy posted about it. It's so funny.
Wait, he built a second town center?
Can you be sure?
Oh no, it's not. He just moved it. Oh, that's right. They can just move their fucking town center.
John Arbiter seems to be having a hard time comprehending the Mongolian nomadic peoples.
I really am.
Seriously, they're right now like B tier, but that's because no one knows how to use them. They're probably the most unique. They're very interesting.
Because they can shoot while moving. They're obnoxious.
Yeah, that's another thing. They don't get stone walls though, so that's a huge critical disadvantage. And they don't get farms neither. No farms, no stone walls, Johnny, but they can migrate and get pastures, I think. John Arbor's making a rookie mistake sending the scout to deal with a range cavalry unit. Mongolians are going for a very interesting tactic. Except it looks like the drop times for these units are absolutely god-awful, so this Mongolian guy better get a clue.
He's not gonna get a clue, trust me.
I think people in the custom matches tend to be retards. Bless him.
Not always, sometimes there's every once in a while there's some amazing
Some
player.
fat loser, yeah. Because they know that most people here are losers. This is a very interesting tactic by the Mongolian player. The question is, can Johnny comprehend the mind of Kublai Khan and his 3-inch Mongolian penis? We're about to find out. The advantage is that John Arbiter seems to have a healthy start with advancing. Let's take a nice closer look at the architecture. Yes. Very beautiful. Excuse me. And just like that, John Arbiter, John Amateur 117 has advanced to the second age.
I'll show you, fucking amateur motherfucker. Look how clean this fucking build is. Right when I advance, getting my second town center up, just like the Egyptians. Motherfucker, better get a clue.
Right off the bat, going for a second town center. An interesting move. But the Mongols aren't far behind.
See how all my villagers are getting empowered pretty much?
Yeah.
That's why this is so broken, but the only way you can make it really good, it kind of depends on your spawn. You need your sheep's, wood line, and your gold all to be close.
Yeah, but that's why they're so damn good, dude. Abbasids don't get shit.
Or Boomy Civ, they're really exposed to rushing and calves.
I don't think that's necessarily true. You aged up first.
Any unit that's very fast, you're really fucked against.
I don't think that's true, Johnny.
Always make your town center on a second patch of hunt, because then you get so much fucking food that's just safe food to hunt.
The Mongolian people are still used to feeding off sheep feces, so unfortunately, they're just a little bit behind the, you know, full-plated soldiers that the Holy Roman Empire has to offer. All Arbiter has to do is have half a brain and spam men-at-arms, and he'll win the game.
Alright, I was about to make men-at-arms.
Exactly, even the Arbiter knows this truth. The Mongols have just reached the feudal age. An interesting landmark. Yes, most interesting.
Is that another town center, or does it keep moving? I'm so confused. I do not understand these nomadic fuckers.
They're a pastoral people. They are.
Where the fuck is he going?
Another major pastoral peoples, Johnny, are the Bedouins of Arabia. They don't settle down and make farms. Neither do the Mongolians. They keep traveling. They keep traveling. So
What?
you should show some respect for the camels and the horses. These are sophisticated people in their own right. Interesting. The Mongolians may be able to move from place to place, but will that be enough to stop the sheer tenacity and the bullshit that the Holy Roman Empire has to offer. We're about to find out.
Don't call it bullshit. You know they're not even a bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit. They're better than the Abbasids.
They're the most like just solid civ.
They're better than the Abbasids. It's an Egypt reskin without the elephants. That's all it is.
No, it is not. They're not nearly as powerful as in Egypt. Like,
they're fucking powerful. They're just a slightly nerfed Egypt at the end of the day. Alright. But the problem is right now the French have the white tigers. That's basically what it is. They have white tigers at age 2, so it makes it like impossible to win. So there you go. Look at this shitty little feudal village that he built. I love how auto builds like the fences around the houses. Just so beautiful to look at your little piece of shit medieval village. Any second now, the Mongols come crashing down. The Mongols seem to be making some critical errors, letting him build up vastly. They should be taking the attack to the enemy, instead of moving their town center around like a fucking retard.
That costs resources, I have no clue.
Now that would be interesting. Let's take a look. Interesting. I found out the answer to that, Johnny.
Fuck, he's raiding me.
Whoa! Now that changes shit. Perhaps the Mongols are a better civ than I thought, Johnny. I'll tell you later, because that'd be unfair to the enemy you're fighting. They're making their moves. They're getting in there, motherfucker.
Fuck, I walled up just half a second too late. These units are so tilting to deal with.
Mongolians were notorious for their raids and their impeccable archery. A population of a little more than 4 million conquered tens of millions in China and elsewhere. Why? Because their peoples were ferocious, led by...
This guy's an idiot. Why'd he stop the attack? No, he didn't. Okay. Just buy me some time. Buy me some time. These guys are so tanky.
It seems that Hulagu Khan has made some mistakes against defeating the Holy Roman Empire. He's letting him rebuild the walls. He's made critical errors.
These guys are so tanky. Yes, okay.
And it seems John Arbiter has successfully built the walls.
Those walls are honestly like a lifesaver because it takes like forever to get through. And, like, his
that's why the roofs are, to some people, considered S tier. Why? Because their palisades, those starting walls, are upgraded.
Buys me a lot of time.
A critical error in judgment by Hulagu Khan. Hulagu Khan better get a clue.
Now he's fucked.
Now, the clad heavy knights of the Holy Roman Empire will come crashing down on the pastoral peoples who do nothing but roam around all day with their sheep.
Oh, I'm still making the error of making farms one by one.
Oh, you did the shift trick I taught you, didn't you?
No, I haven't been doing it.
Oh, you better not do it right now, motherfucker.
And it seems he's starting another raiding party.
I forgot to fucking finish that wall, motherfucker.
The gold villagers are making a preemptive run for the town center. Johnny's men-at-arms are ready, clad in heavy full plate. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that they can catch up.
Oh, finish the wall, motherfucker. Surrounded.
But he's kept him enclosed, a classic bait-and-switch tactic seen a million times on Johnny's streams time and time again. Now he's stuck in the walls of his enemy. Oh, and Johnny's going for a blitzkrieg tactic and circling. And he lands a few hits on the horses. And the
Khan has fallen! He has killed the Khan! How can they possibly recover from this devastating blow to the Mongols?
Is that a leader?
That's a hero unit for the Mongolians.
Motherfucker, I don't get a hero unit. Where's my Chad fucking, what's it called? The guy you get from Honor?
What, a lawbringer?
Yeah, where the fuck is my Lawbringer?
That guy would be fucking OP. He'd have like 3,000 HP.
The horse archers may have versatility, but it's no match for the full-plated army.
And they've driven them out of the Roman Empire holy homelands, which is very unfortunate for the Mongol people. They will now have to do something else besides eat sheep feces all day. Mongolians have some very interesting tech that I have not learned about up to this point.
Gotta ram up.
It seems that the Mongolians have access to things I never even considered. But as long as John Arbiter has those men at arms, there's no unit in the game at this age, besides the French and a few others, to counter the men at arms. So, those spearmen better get a clue against them.
And it seems Johnny's making a preemptive attack! He's countering the siege! He's countering the siege before it's even begun.
So done.
Critical error.
The battering rams are now completely exposed to his soldiers in clad armor.
A complete military disaster.
Mongolian Empire will now suffer a complete military disaster. They've already lost a ram. The situation is practically hopeless now for the Mongol people. It seems they've left far from their homeland. Oh, but a turn of events, they've went to age 3.
I already got so many upgrades. Ranged armor. I just getting all ranged armor upgrades, and I got the Oranos upgrade. That's how you have to do it. You just have to get all ranged armor upgrades and just make yourself tanky, and then get your units as fast as possible.
Can the Mongol people pull it off? The answer is probably not, no.
Oh, stop. I'm chasing.
You know, he's going for a classic wall up, fuck you strategy. What Johnny doesn't realize is in the back of his base, it's a clean, neutral trading post for him to use.
Fuck you, I don't need your fucking help, bastard.
Gute Leistung meinerseits.
Motherfucker, I know you're scared.
Yeah, the Mongol military is in disarray. They just don't have the manpower necessary. They've come a long way across Russia just to reach the Holy Roman Empire. But it appears that the Mongols have an answer to the men-at-arms.
Though, I didn't think so. Let me just get a prelate out and you hear all my weak at arms.
The Arbiter is insistent on walling every last exposed inch of the land to make sure none of their horse riders return.
Little does Johnny know that prelate is a notorious child cuddler. He's taken many bribes from people throughout the years as a priest. Damn, they actually got the armor really nicely done on the men-at-arms if you zoom on them.
Like Chad with the maces.
That's if you zoom in on their armor, the helmets they're wearing are called German salets. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's really cool. It's a helmet, honestly, I was considering ordering for display because they look so cool. But besides that, we're about to see what plans the Mongols have. Holy Roman Empire is honestly kind of like my style. It's just because
I don't understand. How do you shift click though?
it's because of the knights. What do you mean? It's easy.
Buge fertige.
Are you trying to multi-build farms?
I'm trying to multi-build houses.
That's easy.
Out of wood. Oh, I'm stupid.
You figured it out?
I'm just out of wood. That was stupid.
There you go. Is that evidence that Johnny's not as professional as he claims? We're about to find out. He appears to be being a cocky son of a bitch by fucking making bats units. I'm tired of the fucking Burgrave Palace. It's fucking broken.
Time to.
Oh my god, we're looking at 40 men at arms Johnny has, led by the Pope himself. That prelate turns out to be the new Pope. The Pope has died of AIDS back in Rome.
Like keep the strategies, you keep the prelate in the ram, and then you gun garrison him and heal his units at times. I made this strategy myself.
That's a dick move. I'm glad you gave away the strategy for all YouTube to hear. And now you have 47 men at arms. This is not going to end well for the Mongolian people. They need to come up with a plan.
Okay, the ram goes first.
He's sending the ram first to take the arrow fire. It's brilliant tactic. But the Mongolian people won't go down without a fight.
Can they pull it off?
Mongol people are ferocious, but they are vastly outnumbered by the knights. It's going to be a brutal slaughter.
This is literally a bloodbath.
Mongolian people are making a last stand. Just as I suspected, a brutal slaughter of the Mongolian people. Oh, but an interesting turn of events.
Wait, he's trying to move the town center.
It seems he's last second trying to migrate, but it doesn't seem he's gonna make it. It's on fire! It's on fire! And the town center has collapsed.
They can repair it though, what the fuck?
A complete military disaster. And now, the Holy Roman
This guy
Empire...
doesn't do any damage to me.
The Holy Roman Empire is now descending upon the rest.
These units, Chris, are like, he's like trying to be obnoxious in them, but they just do next to no damage to me, so I just don't care.
I think they took lessons from me, dude. I literally told them that ranged cavalry are cancer, and I think they heard me.
Yeah, because like if you have a unit that can move that well, always build another town center on top, okay? Bro, those town centers will not save you, bro.
Mongolian people will preserve everything they can. Unfortunately, it looks like the scout is blocking one of his landmarks from being built. Oh, but Johnny let it slide, which was a critical error. The Holy Roman Empire is now a massive army. It's ludicrous how you get this many guys. Like, it's bullshit. I can never get this many guys because you're fucking unfair. 63 men at arms. Like, I can never get that because you have that bullshit building where you just fucking make an entire regiment. Legionaries assemble! Like, what the fuck?
And now I gotta ungarrison
And the Mongol people now being burned down, they're on fire. And now the women and the children will all be executed unless they convert.
convert to Christianity or die.
Exactly.
An immense slaughter of the poor Mongol people as the mace-wielding fuckers in armor are now bashing their brains out.
Dude, look at all my weak prelates, all my weak just get healed.
All your men at arms have maces, so this is a complete brutal and blunt slaughter of the Mongol people. But a complete military success for the Holy Roman Empire. And just like that, they've been crushed. I'm glad I didn't 1v1 this guy. That would
The
have been
thing is,
cancer.
this guy literally played this all wrong. I lost the exact same way before. If I don't wall up early, I'm fucked. Basically, Mongols you have to raid. It's kind of like Centaur raiding in Age of Mythology. It's a pain in the fucking ass. And like if you gold starve me or whatever, there's just nothing I can do.
Johnny, look at the military score.
So you have to wall up. I
Johnny,
feel like I'm. Yeah, see that's funny.
24 military score. You have 2,000. That goes to show you that palace just gives you a fucking 70 soldiers, shield wall. It's impossible.
You just misplayed it. Like I literally lost the exact same way.
Dude, all you did is
let's
build
watch this
fucking
together.
walls at the end of the day, and then it,
Well, yeah, but it's hard. If you just made more units early and you just microed, you could kill my villagers. You had to focus on my villagers.
whatever. All I know
not
is that
building the wall.
that guy, you disrespected him. He actually had the decency to give you a Kublai Khan profile picture, and you have a default one.
How do I change my profile picture?
You gotta earn it.
Like a fucking crusader.
You gotta earn it. Do the
I don't
do
have
the
anything good yet.
do the mastery shit. I switched mine to a camel, which is like level 3.
Alright, I just haven't done shit yet.
But anyway, that was a good game, gentlemen. That was a clean game. The Mongol people were absolutely decimated. They overreached, just like many empires in the past,
Yeah,
and they got
I can
crushed.
put a Holy Roman Empire citizen. I need like a fucking knight though. Where's like a knight?
Let's take a look.
Oh, here we go. Holy Roman Empire champion. How the fuck do I get that one? That one's so Chad.
Holy Roman Empire champion is, let's see. That's a safeguard. That's like, let's see. That's level 8. Level 3 is not that bad for you though. If you just want to switch it, all it is it's the Holy Roman Empire flag on a shield. That's cool. Holy Roman Empire shield. And level
Did I unlock that though? No.
no, I don't think so. Level 7, you unlock a statue for your
So I
monument.
just have nothing yet. Oh, I have a Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, I can put that one. It's not bad.
There's some cool masteries. What pisses me off though is that the crescent moon, the great symbol of Islam, isn't unlocked through the Abbasid Caliphate. It's unlocked through the Delhi Sultanate because they're technically Islamic, which is bullshit. Like, we're the center of Islam. Whatever.